just the fact that you can choose a character that is going to get crits, and then say if I had no charges here, just go crit, 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 fill up my crits, charges automatically. The ability to do that is I think well worth having her as a character on your team, taking up a turn, because the characters that you'll use her with to do either far more damage or get their bonuses from the effects that they work with, like Shan, who gets to decrease a character's speed meter when he crits, or Dash, who gets to get the charges so he'll evade. You can get her evading, stacking evades. You can get Dash stacking his evades. And so this time, if I was just to save his ability, so I'm going to just use his main dash here. Oh, okay, so one attack, not great. Now one thing that is going to be cool is that by the time, that wasn't fun. By the time we've got things charged up, is that the characters, so you got to pretty much use two turns worth to get her back around to having a turn to give a crit. And that is one of the important things, is that it's about timing for her, because you need to make sure you can time everything and make sure your timing is going to be just perfect. Because one thing here, I know that Mr. Incredible is coming after her just now. I don't want to give vulnerable to that character just for Mr. Incredible to take a hit and he doesn't hit hard. So now's a chance where I could either stack another evade and stealth, or I could have shielded if I needed to. But what I do want to do is wait until Dash or one of my attackers is getting charged up and will come after her, because that is just how you want to be using her. And no, I wouldn't be personally saving all of my attacks for Dash or just one person. But so times like this, having taunts on does cause trouble with this kind of strategy, because it means if I'm going to give it to them, I can't use it with Dash, but I can use it for, say, Jack just now, and that in itself is still good, because it's going to be better than, and that potentially could have been another charged up vulnerable just right there. And I think that is how she starts shining. So no, Queen with her purge. One thing I don't like is that even though Vi evaded, or Aladdin evades purges and Iago and things like that, they evade, yet they still get things stolen. I think that's one broken mechanic that's still in the game that needs to be fixed. So this time, I'm not going to use Shadow right now, because I want to pop my evades again, and my stealth. So I want to get the stealth with her, get her out, and now make sure I have time to get her attacking and get her stacking those crits. So I'm just going to go pop off a couple of abilities, and now I want to give a crits to Hopper, and just like that, I can guarantee that Dash is going to hit all crits, get fully charged up. One thing like that, and all it takes is one little bit of perfect timing, and now I can do the same, give him another crit, and then you can just mount tank characters just straight like that. And so I can choose, do I want to do 6 times 200, or do I want to do big hit? So I can just go like this, boom, one shot things because of Vi. And then I can also hope that I get an assist from Vi. Oh, look at that. I've got another vulnerable, and get vulnerables all round. So things like that, like getting crits everywhere and having Dash just be able to get a crit. Boom. Now he's going to be evading. He's going to be charging things up and getting his abilities ready. And yet I'm still just sitting there getting crits, chewing through teams. So all it takes is learning your team, or you can even build a team around her. Like I would even run her, not with the Incredibles team, but with a crit team, with Shan, with Dash, with a few other just top tier characters. And you just have her sitting in the background, jumping on evades, having stealth so she can't be targeted. And so what I want to do now, I want to drop the Incredibles. And I can't use my Shan because he's max level and he'll just drop everything straight away. But if I use, say, more attacking characters, and if I were to, oh no, not Dash. So if I were to, I mean, Jack's alright. I could leave Jack in there. But I currently don't have her shield that activates on Incredibles up anyway. So if I were to go drop, not Jafar, he's a bit too high for these. If I were to drop, here we go, Sheriff in. What I'm going to aim to do with this, so I've dropped my tank. I don't need a tank because you just don't need tanks in this game. But what I am going to do is this time I am going to go in and set up all of my different abilities. And what I want to do is save my biggest attacks for when she is ready, or make sure I've used my skills that charge up fast at the start. And then I know that, say, because in a real game, you are going to be not wanting to hold back all of your skills, or else you're just going to get yourself wrecked. Now, I will use my chart Dash here. And I'm going to call for assist and hope. No. So what I do want to do is I'm just going to get rid of this. Get everything hopefully ready for... Yep, let's give him vulnerable, and let's call someone to assist. Boom. Get a couple of crits in there. And just continue to charge through things. Now, I do want to save... do I want to save? No, I won't. So I'm either going to choose who I want to get the crits from Vi. And it does take a little bit of setting up your team. So I'm going to go and give this one the vulnerable, while I'm going to attack this one here. And then I can drop my pot down, and then I know I can crit him. Boom. Being able to set up who you want to target and crit and take down is absolutely amazing. And then just sitting in the background, stacking up stealth. While she's on stealth, she can't be targeted. And then I'm also got evades, so even if someone AoEs, I can just sit back there and be happy. I'm just like, yep, I'm alright. Boom. Jump in those crits, and I'm gonna leave the vulnerable on that character now, and I'm just gonna try and stack a few vulnerables for all the different characters. And the reason why I want to do that is so anytime now, if you can make things survive, or if you're against a proper player in PvP, you can be, watch this, and because I've got dash up with 2 characters getting critted, I'm gonna be able to dash, get his full thing nearly charged up again, back to 6 already. That is just absolutely nuts. Like, it's crazy that you can just do things and get these characters so high and make like crit support teams. And just, oh, look at that, Yzma, I need to get some more crits. Okay, bang, 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 fully charged. Like, the ability to do that with her is amazing. And now, so I want to go, okay, I want to get rid of this one first. So give her that, and then I'll say, okay, I want to get rid of her. Crit, 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 crit. Hopefully Vi supports. Oh no, the bucket, the pot. But just setting up all these things to guarantee crits. And if Shan Yu wasn't here, he'll be dropping their speed bar just like that. She has, like, I think as far as supports go, being a crit support, that has so much value that is very underrated, that I don't think people have seen. I don't think people have seen in her that I have. I know some people have, and I've shared this around with a few people, but I think she is just, to be able to do that. And you don't need to even use Peter's Shadow, although if you like that, you can. And you can just chew through teams. Bucket's no problem if you're just critting things down. And if you can just choose who you want, target them, select them, go around, wait for your team to choose around, choose who you want to hit those hits. And she's like a little sniper back there. Just, well, not a sniper, she's like setting up 4 snipers. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think of Vi. Have I changed your mind? Did you think this much of her? Do you think that is actually an amazing way to use her? I want to hear from you guys, or if you think she's still just trash, I still want to hear from you if you do think like that. But I personally can't wait until I can invest in her and try her in some of these full teams. The 2 things that will hold her back, her speed. She's got like a support character speed, so she is a little bit slow, as we saw in there. And speed matters in this game, which speed and damage are the winners. So this is where she gets some saving grace, is that she can give your damaging characters so much more damage and be so much more worth it. And her shields also need to get buffed. But just for her being able to hide, stealth, evade, and as well set up all those crits, she's a nasty little girl. She's gonna cause some trouble. She's gonna break some hearts. So yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Have you used her like this? Are you gonna now use her like this? I want to hear from you. And I'm sorry if any of you get caught on the bad end of her now, with your opponents having learned this from me, now stacking vulnerables all over your team and your team getting mounted. So if that happens to you, I'm sorry, and I want to still hear from you if that happens. And if anybody gets some footage of someone doing that, much appreciated. Head to my Discord, let me know, drop me some footage, drop me some screenshots. Can't wait to hear from you all, and we'll see you soon.